Good morning viewers, I'm Blair from the H channel. Today we are taking you on another episode of A Walk Around the Neighborhood, which is one of the many unique precincts in Georgetown, the Seven Streets Precinct, or local known as chit. These 7 street precincts are made of a triangular land space bordered by Magazine Road, Sibai Choi Road, Gurdwara Road and Brooklyn Road. And 7 major streets are named after the people from Straits settlement days. These precincts are predominantly a Chinese majority working class neighborhood. So you can see there's a lot of small-scale temple along the way. Interestingly, it was also one of the more notorious areas in Georgetown, known previously for its triad activity and wars. But there was an old history and it's undergoing urban renewal now. The journey of renewal starts from here, the Revitalisation Prangin Canal and the Siabui Urban Ecological Park, which is the first ever in Malaysia. It used to be a vibrant wet market before the multi-phase Komta project. The canal was back then used as a channel to transport producers from the port into the inland market. It fell into ruin in the early 2000s, but have since been revived into an urban park and green lung in the city. It is also an Instagram hotspot. The first of the 7, Magazine Road is one of the major roads in Georgetown. It is connected to the earlier urban park that we visited. It is named Magazine Road after the government gunpowder storehouse, which was formerly located at the now Gamma departmental store. The locals will know this road better as tiau, which means the first road. Magazine Road is also the home to a number of Teochew porridge stores, which were famous for their squat by the bench concept. Some are still here today, but the bench dining has long been forgotten. A Hokkien District Association, the Hui An Association, which was built here back in 1938, has the honor to call one of the most famous businessmen in Malaysia as a member, who was none other than the late Loh Boon Siew. The second street in the Seven Streets Precinct is named after H.M. Nordin, an Indian Muslim merchant and one of the founders of the famous Masjid Kapitan Keling. You'll remember the mosque if you have watched our earlier videos. The famous star-shaped local coffee joint can also be found here, and the queue can be quite long on busier days. Nordin Street is also known for the general merchants, which used to be a hotspot during pre-opening days of schools. The locals will also know the famous pastry shop by the name of Hot Lok Siu biscuits. Their products are snapped off the trays as soon as they are out from the oven, particularly during the festive seasons. The third street is the final leg of today's episode, which is also known as Presgrave Street. It is named after Edward Presgrave, who founded one of the oldest law firms in Penang, the Presgrave and Matthews on B Street. Remember the Standard Chartered building from our previous episode? Go and check it out again. Other than that, people will remember this third street most for its famous evening street food, especially the Hokkien Mee. The world's oldest surviving Chinese newspaper, Guanghua Yipo, which was established back in 1910 by Dr. Sun Yat-sen, now has their main base here. Alright, so that concludes the first part of A Walk Around the Neighborhood in 7th Street Precincts today. Do stay tuned for next week as we take you to part 2, where we will show you an old bus depot that's been given a new lease of life, 2 streets sharing the same name as their counterpart in Singapore, and the traces of German's historical significance even outside the Georgetown World Heritage Site. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share and comment on our video, and to turn on the notifications for our latest video update. Keep your eyes peeled for episode next Sunday, same time. Until then, see you!